What's good? So, Ceiling Fan Confessions, I wrote that song. It was about kind of me in my college days, to be honest with you. I had a ceiling fan in my apartment, and I used to really have these one-on-ones with the ceiling fan, AKA Ceiling Fan Confession. So I was just like spilling myself out, hoping that the thing that was beyond that ceiling fan was listening. It's obviously God. So, lyric, ceiling fan, you know me, day in and day out, stay on me. You stay here to talk when I'm lonely. You're all ears and I never heard a peep. So I'm saying my ceiling fan, it knows me. It stays in my room, you know what I'm saying? It sees me each and every day, and I talk to it, but I never hear a peep. It doesn't talk back, but I still talk to it and say, but that's all right. You know, if you could talk, you'd be able to shed the light on all of the dark, but you already do, at least physical. I'm talking about the fact that the ceiling fan, if it could speak, it could shed light on what I'm talking about, but it already does shed light in the physical form because it's a lamp, you know what I'm saying? Ceiling fan, get it? I know you see me on my knees looking spiritual, so my ceiling fan sees everything that goes down in my bedroom because that's his home. So it sees me when I'm on my knees looking spiritual. What's that about? You know, you see sides of me that I don't like to talk about. You know, I think the true mark of a person is what they do when doors is closed and when other people can't see what they're doing. That's when their character's really revealed. And in this instance, my ceiling fan really sees me and knows me because it's always there. Used to take a lighter to the zigzag. Now I gotta highlight it doing zigzags over sacred text. So, in my former times, I used to be a big chiefer, Kansas City Chief. I used to blow it down like a whole lot. And for those of you that don't know, zigzag is like rolling paper. You can get at like the gas station or whatever. So I said I used to take a lighter to the zigzag. You know, we used to break down some tree, you know what I'm saying? Throw it in the zigzag, roll it up, spark it. Now I got a highlighter doing zigzags over sacred text. So instead of looking for some peace of mind or truth or contentment in weed and smoking weed, I now find myself doing zigzags in the Bible and the Word of God, you know what I'm saying? Finding freedom and truth in that instead of just indulging myself in escapism. Conversations with my mama used to leave me vexed, and I just wish I could rewind like a VHS. All the thoughts in my mind, all the fails when I tried, shit is TDS. So I'm talking about these conversations many a times I had with my mama, and I really wasn't trying to hear what she had to say, and it had me vexed. I just didn't want no part of it. So that's what that line is from. Somewhere stuck between TBN and TDE, as of late, I just been focusing up on me. So TBN, it's like a Christian network that used to play in my house all the time. My mom just used to leave it on TV. And then TDE is Top Dog Entertainment, home of like Kendrick Lamar, Schoolboy Q, J-Rock, Isaiah Rashad, you know what I'm saying? The list goes on. Very prolific artists that really shift the culture. They shift my culture, they shift my thought just as much as TBN shifted my thought or other Christian thinkers. And I'm just saying I'm in between this space, somewhere stuck between TBN and TDE. As of late, I just been focusing up on me, which led me to believe that I'm way below the means of how I should be living my life, another scene. I know I'm not living my life right, but I'm just gonna keep it pushing, next scene. Another way, another day breaks, and now I lay awake. I got 3 hours, I can't sleep straight through a night. Baggy eyes, that's my sight. Got a lot on my mind that I speak through the mic, but I have had a history of not really sleeping through nights very well. So 3 hours of sleep, got a lot on my mind that I speak through the mic. Baggy eyes, that's my sight. So baggy eyes from being tired, as well as like, I'm looking for the bag, I'm focused on the bag, which is sometimes a toxic thing when it's not checked in the right way. You know, you can't eat love, but you for sure gotta make bread somehow. So making it with art. Ceiling fan, you know me, day in and day out, stay on me. You stay here to talk when I'm lonely. You're all ears and I never heard a peep. But that's all right, cause I know you talk. You were the one that spoke the light up out of the dark. Powerful words in turn become physical, manifesting from the other side, spiritual. So in the second hook, I'm talking about how I'm not actually talking to my ceiling fan, but I'm talking to God. And I identify him as such, as being the one that spoke light in the darkness, and how the power of words shift from the spiritual to the physical. But I'm sidetracked. laying on my back, staring at the ceiling, but you're beyond that. Talking about God. You hear me calling, or I hear you calling, your voice soft. Is that you calling? I doze off, just about hearing his voice and questioning if it really was it. And that's Ceiling Fan Confessions.